Welcome back to DPL. It's time for the Dallas Movie Minute with my man, Paul Southern.
Thank you, Drew. Today we are honored to have on Drew Pearson Live Salome Breziner and Mark Boone Jr. for the great new film Helicopter Mom here for the USA Film Festival. Welcome to Dallas.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you so much for being on.
Did he just call it a creepy film?
Great new film.
Oh, the great new film.
Is it creepy?
Okay.
Do you think it's creepy?
No,
it's not
creepy.
creepy.
It's such a nice film.
It's a nice film.
Yes.
And Boone plays a nice man underneath that gruff exterior. So, Helicopter Mom is a movie that stars Nia Vardalos, and she plays Maggie Cooper, who is an overbearing helicopter mom. Crazy, crazy, crazy. She's like the mom you cringe to have. Inappropriate, oversharing, all of it.
All up in her son's stuff. Way up in her son's stuff.
And tries to out her son.
Even though it's not clear that he's gay at all. He just doesn't want to talk about it. And so my message from all of that...
He's had no sexual experience whatsoever.
Exactly. And so what I was trying to get at here is, like, I don't like labels. And so she keeps trying to get him to identify who he is and what he is. And he's 17 years old. You shouldn't be able to, you shouldn't be under that kind of pressure.
Well, and this is such a nice movie that we can actually bring our families to. And it's quite a bit of a departure from Sons of Anarchy. There's no assassination in this one.
No assassinating. No, that isn't the only thing. I've been doing this for many years, 36 years, but something like that since my first movie. But no, I'm I'm kind of the hero of this movie in some way.
And I have to tell you, every festival that I go to, and we've been to many in Europe and all across America, when I get up on stage and I do the Q&A, people tear up and they're like, oh my God, I completely loved Mark Boone Jr.'s character in this, Max. I so related to it. Because family today is what you make of it. And nobody's family is perfect. And he's wonderful in the fact that he comes in and he steps in and he does his best to be a father and talks to his son. Some of the best scenes in the movie are the walk and talk discussions he has with his son. And I thought they rang really real to me.
The movie was well written. That's why I wanted to do it. I thought it handled all of the subjects in a very light-handed way. The whole thing of his of my son's in movies sexuality, I thought that was handled very well. It just wasn't so like black and white, even for him, but in very, very subtle kind of handling of that subject, which I think is a tricky subject.
Yeah. Well, and that's one thing we love about film festivals, and especially the USA Film Festival. They're bringing us great films that we can have a discussion with afterwards. Would you recommend? I think we're going to get to see this on the big screen soon,
yes,
right?
Absolutely. It opens actually today in selected cities and on VOD and iTunes and everywhere. And I love the USA Film Festival, and the managing director is just wonderful, and everybody's just, it's such a lovely festival. And a very good friend of mine who was in the film as well, Lisa Loeb, who everyone's acquainted with, is a great musical talent, and I really wanted her to play a teacher in the film, which she honored me by doing. And she wrote a song for the opening of the film with my friend Chris Unk, and we produced this wonderful song, 3, 2, 1, Let Go, that's also out at the same time as the movie is, and it's the title sequence, and she did most of the music in the film. And so that's a lot of fun. It really goes well with the film, and I think people really are enjoying it.
We can't wait for everybody else to see this, and if you can't see it at the USA Film Festival tonight, it will be on VOD and in theaters. The film is Helicopter Mom. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
All right, great, and we'll be back with more on Drew Pearson Live next.
Drew Pearson Live is brought to you by Whataburger. The Honey Mustard Whata Chicken Club is a tangy twist on a tasty classic. Enjoy it while you can, only at Whataburger.